this section is takes us down memory lane to history of the week. So again, with history of the week, we try and keep it not too far back. Try and keep it a bit relevant, don't we? I mean, to some viewers, hopefully, we appeal to the younger generations as well, not just us
folks.
Well, steady on. But yeah, I know. Yeah,
we're good at that way, mate. Let's be honest.
Yeah, more mature of the audience. But we try and keep it quite relevant in terms of age, don't we? So some interesting stuff this week. So we sort of take a nod to events that happened relatively recently, and the one that stood out for me was a guy called John Delorean. So clues in the name, really. So Delorean, as in that Delorean. It's the guy who envisaged the DeLorean sports car. So which was obviously made famous by Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future with Dr. Emmett Brown and all that crew, and it was so classic movies, brilliant.
Einstein the dog.
Einstein the dog and all that. So yeah, amazing. So he was made famous by that really, but quite a revolutionary car in many ways. Gull-wing doors, stainless steel, aluminium, or was it aluminium?
No, stainless
steel.
Yeah.
Bodywork, and they were all silver, weren't they?
Yeah.
No paint. So quite an eyeful of a car really. And just came to actually. There was one. One was in the Wedding Singer as well.
Was it?
Yeah. You know the dude that she was going to marry.
Oh yeah.
He got out one. I remember that.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, it doesn't matter really. But that great film as well, isn't it? Wedding Singer. Love that.
That's an underrated film, man.
Very brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. And so John Delorean, this week in 1982. So I was only a very small nipper in 82. But basically, he was acquitted this week in 1982 of drug possession with intent to distribute because he was caught with 59 pounds of cocaine.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot, that, isn't it?
That is a lot.
59 pounds. Yeah, that's like a small child's worth.
Like,
not even a small child.
That's like my right foot.
Yeah. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of blow. And he was caught, but he was acquitted. So the blow, he managed to persuade a jury, or his defence team managed to persuade a jury that it wasn't for distribution. 59 pounds of it. But as joking aside, as we sort of researched on, we found out that it was entrapment by the authorities. So he sort of was acquitted of it really, because that's serious shit. That if you get £59, you're going down. In America, you're going down. You're going down, and you're never coming back out. Basically, £59 worth.
I think if memory serves, I might be wrong. I think he defended himself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. It was news to me. Yeah.
Apparently it was his next door neighbour was a on the books informant for FBI.
All right.
And they approached him, saying, "Oh, can you do this?" So obviously you're not allowed to do that.
No.
So yeah, they got him for entrapment.
Yeah, but it was a bit of there's lots of documentaries, and they did a movie I think recently. John Delorean, I'm sure they did. Was it one of the Baldwins? Anyway, but interesting character. Had a big vision and basically went bankrupt, didn't he? With the DeLorean. It's weird, really, because the DeLorean, wouldn't you think, after Back to the Future, everybody had gone out and bought a DeLorean? But I don't know whether it happened. I'll have to check this. Probably should have checked this before. I don't know whether he went bust before Back to the Future or after Back to the Future. I don't know. Because you think off the back of Back to the Future, you think, I'm going to get a DeLorean. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, but they weren't that fast, were they?
No, they weren't.
Still
no.
shit
Yeah,
slow.
they were a bit. Yeah, but some iconic cars are shit, aren't they? You buy them because of what they are, rather than how good they are, I suppose. But yeah, they weren't great. It was from Ireland, I think.
Yeah, they were built in Belfast.
Yeah. So, like fucking Titanic second, that was built in Belfast. Yeah. So not a very great track record. But no, interesting car though. But yeah, so he got off with it. With all the blow.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah, very lucky bastard. Yeah, very lucky. But no, they are lovely car. But we found out as well. I don't think either of us knew, did we? That he prior to setting up the DeLorean Motor Company, hence DMC on the front of the DeLoreans, He I forgot the cars. He designed the Firebird.
Yep.
And the GTO.
Yeah, oh God, I love the GTO. Pontiac GTO is a sexy ass car.
It is sexy, that car. It is a sexy mobile. Yeah, it is. So he's got form. The guy, he got eyes, hasn't he? He's got eye for a design. So every credit, I didn't know that. News to me. So I mean, every credit to him. He went for his dream, didn't he? He probably built one of the most iconic cars ever built. Really.
I think there's a lot of reason why he went Boston DeLorean didn't take off. It was either, I think it was either 15 years too late with it, or 20 years too early.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because around that time, all the Yank cars, so we mentioned the Pontiac GTO, absolutely sexy machine, and they all had the big block V8s in them.
Yeah.
But they had the fuel crisis, didn't they, late 70s?
Yeah.
And they were putting in, to save money, they were putting in the big V8 engines, so like 4, 5, 6 litre V8s, but they were restricting them. They were putting restrictor plates in the intakes. Yeah. So you had these monster engines making like 120 brake horsepower, which is absolute pap.
Yeah.
It's shite.
And if you know anything about American cars, and even if you don't, you probably know this, that the big heavy lumps.
Yeah.
They relied, because they're not like nimble and handle really well, so you can get away with it. They're just massive lumps of steel, and the heavy. So without the power, they're nothing. I mean, they're shit anyway in terms of light years ground technology and build quality. But they made some sexy ass cars in the definitely 60s, 70s as well, and then the 80s came, late 70s, early 80s came around, and then it all went to shit.
Yeah, they had the horrible. They ruined them. What was that Mustang that they made?
Yeah.
Was it the Cobra?
It was a 2 litre one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
It was like a small hatchback.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure it was the Cobra.
And they were, like you said, they were restricted on what they could do. So, but it's amazing when you think about it. How they were environmentally aware as well, weren't they? Like California, you've got the emissions. They had emissions laws in there before anyone else as well. So, and like in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the cars they had quite strict safety laws as well. So they had to have rubber things on the bumpers.
Well, they ruined the MGs, didn't they?
Yeah, and the 911s.
Yeah.
The 911s as well.
Because we had lovely chrome bumpers over here, like the MGBs and the MGAs and stuff like that. And then when we went over to America, because of the strict traffic safety, they put these big horrible bloody rubber bumpers on there. They just ruined them. Yeah. They look proper crap.
Yeah, they did.
So it's a shame that John he didn't. If he'd have brought that out in a time where he could either have put a big thumping V8 in it, or later on and put like a turbocharged 2.5 litre unit in it, I think it would still be here today and it'd be very successful.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with that.
I think it was just a wrong time for it.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously without the flux capacitor, it was never.
It was diffusion.
Never the same, was it?
Yeah. It's said that they go for they're strongly priced on DeLoreans. Have you seen price for these?
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Properly expensive.
I saw some footage on Facebook the other night as well of a car auction. Do you remember this? Funny I remember stuff. From I think it was 85 or something. And I was drooling because his cars were going for like nothing. And they're all classics now. And in the main building where all the main cars were going, the nice cars, there was a row of DeLoreans. About 6 of them all in a row, all being sold. And they were making like nothing. Yeah, I know, it's bonkers. Yeah. Bonkers. Although I think you can get one for about 30 grand, I think. You can get,
Still.
Yeah, so it's not, still a few quid, but iconic machine as well, iconic. So, but that's my contribution.
I knew you'd have another gone full of credits.
I know, yeah. Well, wait, it's alright.
For mine, we're keeping the automotive theme. Because in this week, in 1968, Bullitt was released.
Oh, what a movie that is.
Steve McQueen. If you haven't seen Bullitt, you need to watch it.
Yeah, you do.
No CGI back then.
No.
Bullitt is famous for the car chasing it. Steve McQueen and his fastback Mustang. They were chasing him with a Charger, wasn't it? 440 Magnum Charger.
Yeah.
The car.
Dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dodge Charger.
Yeah.
The car chase scene in Bullitt is fantastic. Like I said, no CGI, proper drivers. It's on for just over 10 minutes, just the car chase.
No health and safety.
No health and safety. And interestingly, if you ever notice when you watch Bullitt, they cut the music. There's no background music in the car chase. They just let the engines sing for themselves, and it's a proper. Oh, it's like I say. If you think about it, it's pure driving. It's driving in its purest form, and Steve McQueen did a lot of it himself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and there was, like I said, there's no. That's what gave it its edge, because you knew it was genuine. No safety. There was stuntmen, but not to the degree that there is now. In terms of, I think they did most of the, like I said, the filming themselves, didn't they? Yeah.
Here's a little factoid for you, if you do watch it. There's multiple camera angles, but one of the main camera angles is set behind Steve McQueen, so the camera's like behind him. He did most of his own driving. If the interior mirror, is pointing at Steve McQueen, you can see his eyes. That's Steve McQueen driving, obviously. If the interior mirror is pointing up and you can't see anybody, it was his stunt driver, Brad Adkin, I think his name.
Oh, very good.
And do you know they didn't build any sets for that film?
No.
They were all real buildings.
Real buildings, yeah.
No sets made.
Well, they didn't have days. They used to just cordon the streets off, didn't they?
Yeah.
And even then, I think you can see on some movies as well where they probably didn't even ask permission. Yeah. They probably just rocked up and started filming and just did certain things on the streets and stuff like that, without even asking. These days, you have to bloody town cordon off.
Yeah. But do you know the bit? It misses a junction on the famous bit, doesn't it?
Does it reverse something?
Yeah. And he anchors on the smoke everywhere, and he does a reverse burnout, and he flips it round. He actually cocked that up. He missed a turning, and that was him.
All right.
It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't scripted. That was Steve McQueen.
And they added that in.
They just said, we'll leave that in.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
Every credit. Yeah, very iconic movie that. Was it green, his car? Green, wasn't it?
Ford recently released a Bullitt version of the new Mustang. And it's beautiful. Yeah. It's not as nice as the original, obviously, but mate, it is proper.
Did a good job with the Mustang.
It is. It's very nice.
As long as you don't buy the 2.3 EcoBoost. They get you a 5 litre V8. That's the main thing. But yeah, it's nice looking car.
I like pulling the outside of the alongside of you, because you tell the EcoBoost, can't you? Because they don't have the 5.0 on the wing.
Pea shooter exhaust.
Yeah. You thought, it's not a 5.0 to win that, because you can cowering behind the thing. Still pretty nippy, but if you're getting a Mustang, you've got to go full fat.
Yeah, of course you have. Yeah.
You have to. It's a law.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely.
I think that sums up History of the Week.
Yeah.
Very un-eco-friendly, petrol-smelling, octane-driven History of the Week.
You want to go drive?
No, I don't think we could go driving, mate. I don't think we could ride a bike at the minute.
I'll be alright, I can pretend. To be alright. So I think, did I round it up?
That's it, mate. All done.
History of the Week this week is very much the automotive themed this week. So I think without any further ado, we'll move on to this.